Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Superbike 22. We are using Danilo Petrucci with question marks in Superbike 22. Of course, Danilo not in Superbike 22, but SirChioXXIII made the helmet and he made the number for me, so I decided to try and use Danilo Petrucci here in Phillip Island. So of course, as we know, Superbike is back, and in fashion, it started ever so well today, or during the night, should I say, here in England, and it was some really great racing, especially in the World Supersport class. But ultimately, I just wanted to try and get back into things with Superbike 22. Of course, now the season started, I want to start my BMW career in Superbike 22. I have done the video for the winter testing, which should be coming very, very soon. I'm going to try and do the Superbike video career mode for you very, very soon. Now, regarding the Superbike career mode, I'm not sure whether to leave the videos the same way as they were. So it would be the one video with 30 plus minutes of race 1, Super Pole race, and then for race 2 as well. I was considering swapping over and doing maybe race 1 as one video and then Super Pole and race 2 as another separate video. Not sure what the interest would be there with that one. Maybe you guys would prefer all of them in one video, or maybe you prefer them separated. Let me know in the comments section down below. I am keen to find out. So I have been playing a lot of MotoGP 22, as you know. I've been doing the career mode. So now this was a chance for me to get back into the groove of Superbike 22. And across the line, we are 53,000th of a second behind Jonathan Rea. Not too bad, not too shabby, considering probably the first time I've actually put in some serious laps here in Superbike 22 in quite a while. But this time on board the Ducati. Of course, the Ducati, an amazing bike in Superbike 22. Really good bike to use. I very much enjoy using it, and I think it's obviously a great balance. Excellent on the brakes and fantastic when it comes to the acceleration. Probably the best in Superbike 22. So with that in mind, should be doing some decent laps here. This is only free practice 1, of course. Free practice 1, usually the AI is not so strong at. They tend to go pretty crazy in free practice 2 and then the third free practice. That's how usually it goes in the Superbike 22 modes. So here in turn 8, and we'll be back over to the left hand side. Now of course, Phillip Island, the circuit which we won the championship in my career mode, and it all happened in this moment here into Lukey Heights. Alvaro Bautista losing the front of his Ducati, and that gave us a chance to win the World Championship as a rookie. So we've moved on now to BMW from the Kawasaki team, and I'm very keen to see how that goes. I did the winter testing earlier, and it was a bit of a struggle, I won't lie to you. Of course, the winter testing being in Portimao, very difficult circuit. BMW probably not the friendliest of bikes to use within Superbike 22, but we did manage some decent laps, but nothing groundbreaking, so I'm afraid to say. So into turn 1, we're in pursuit of Eugene Laverty, of course no longer in the World Superbike paddock, or at least he isn't as a racer, of course retiring last season. But of course, getting across the line there a moment ago, we did get a 1:28.201 as we close in on the Bonovo Action BMW. So braking hard now for the formerly known Honda corner, now of course the Jack Miller corner for turn 4. As we seen a few moments in the World Supersport race there. Of course, one big one, Canonju crashing on the warm-up lap. Not something you see every single day, but the Turkish rider went down and took out fellow Turkish rider Safoglu in the same corner. Bit of a disaster for the Turkish riders. So back over to Lukey Heights for turn 9 in pursuit of Eugene. He's not really holding me up, but I'm conscious that he's there, so I would like to get past as soon as I can. I can start focusing on putting in the lap times again. But Danilo Petrucci, of course, the purpose of this video. Good to see him back in a World Championship perspective. Of course, double winner in MotoGP, runner-up in Moto America, now of course in World Superbike. Apparently he's been given a 1 grid penalty for the contact with Xavi Vierge in last night's race, in race 1. Seemed a bit unfair. Both riders didn't seem to be too fazed by the contact or moment. But yet Dorna have stepped in and said, penalty for you, young man. So unfortunately, Petrucci will have a slight penalty for the race in a good few hours' time now. So I'm rather looking forward to seeing that one. I'll be doing a stream later on this evening. and then I can watch the World Superbike race. Let me know if you're watching, and also keep me up to date with how you're feeling about World Superbike in general. Who do you think's going to come out on top at the end of this season? I would like to give a prediction, but usually my predictions always result in someone having a bad season. I'll never pick again, ever since picking Alex Rins in a World Championship a few years ago, and then he crashed probably 8 out of 10 times, so I'm probably not the man to ask, and I don't really want to give an opinion just for that reason alone, so I'm probably wise to stay away from that idea. But we go back into Lukey Heights now for turn 9. 33 minutes of this session remaining. I won't be doing the complete 33 minutes. I think already getting the feeling for the Ducati, getting the feeling for Phillip Island once more, but I am keen to see what the other tyre we can do with it, so we will conclude this lap time here. I don't know if we will improve it unless we're going to pull 0.3 of a second on a straight. I don't see that happening. So across the line, and it is not going to be an improvement. So let's check out the D4 tyre. I'm always keen to try the different options of the soft tyres in Superbike 22. There's so many. There's a plethora of tyres to choose from. So I want to try the D4 and give it a try here. I'm probably only going to do a lap or two because I think I'm running out of a bit of time here. But we'll try and get as much done as we possibly can. So into the southern loop for turn 2. We'll bring on some power here as we gently bring on the acceleration as well as the gearing there. You don't want to be slamming on the gears, of course, and pressing up it too quickly. I've done that in the past and I certainly won't be doing it here now. So into the Miller corner, already up by 0.5 of a second. So the D4 and the SCX tyre, good combination at this point. We did try the SC1 and SC0 tyre, I believe, for the other 4 laps. But this one looking pretty promising here. 0.4 of a second already up, compared to our previous best of a 1:28.201. So looking at a 1:27 at the conclusion of today's video. I think we can do better than that, but we'll see as we go into Lukey Heights. Of course, Lukey Heights was an opportunity, of course, then going into MG corner for turn 10, an opportunity for quite a lot of riders to make some good overtakes in the Supersport race. I think the Supersport race really caught my attention more than the World Superbike race last night. I was really, really impressed with, of course, John McPhee and Taz Mackenzie. British patriotism, the patriotic instincts kicking in from my compatriots. But really, really nice to see the Scotsman, John McPhee, and of course the little Scotsman, Taz Mackenzie, doing such a great job in Supersport. Well, to be honest, a lot of the people in Supersport right now are all from either MotoGP or Moto2. British Superbike, or even some of the national supersports in previous countries as well, in different countries. So it's always good to see that, because even Nicola Spinelli, the winner in the Italian Superstock Championship, I do believe. So it's good to see all these different riders coming together and getting a chance to really show their skills on the grand stage. Love to see it, and it's great. It's a feel-good story, it really is, for all these riders. I'm still learning a lot about some of the others. Maybe not fully versed on all the riders in the championship yet, but the more I learn and the more I look into it, the more I'll figure out. But just touching the apex there for Lukey Heights, that was a scary moment going into turn 9. But now firm on the brakes, we are chasing down Ike Alekuona, and now this is the moment where Petrucci and Vierge made contact going into turn 10 and then into 11, which issued Petrucci a penalty. I still think that penalty was wrongful. I don't think it was fair. Both riders were quite content at the end of the race, you know, patting each other on the back, high fives, apologies from both sides. So strange that penalty was issued there, but hey, it is Dorna, that's the decision they made, so it is what it is. But across the line, no improvement, but still within the 1:27s. I don't want to discount the possibility of a 1:26 lap time here. Could very well be done. A 1:27.5 at this stage, with the left-hand side of both the D4 front tyre and the rear SCX tyre is looking a bit worse for wear. So potentially this might not last for a few more laps. We're already, what, a 10th up into the Miller corner. Got to get used to saying that. That reminds me very much of turn 6 for DrAce in Jerez. I'll still always call it DrAce in Jerez. I still get that wrong to this day. It's actually the Danny Pedrosa corner. So I've got to correct that and start getting used to that one. But guys, of course, if you are enjoying the content so far, this one's been more of a laid-back video, of course. If you want to subscribe, now's a great time to do so. And also, hit the like button. It does help YouTube promote the videos and get the algorithm working. So yeah, do click the like button if you're enjoying it so far. We're 0.2–0.3 of a second down by the conclusion of the third split. So I don't think we're going to be improving this time around. Possibly chuck in another lap or two. And we'll see if we can actually get into the 126s. That might be a bit optimistic at this stage. With two tyres looking that bad, I do not think the 126 is an opportunity for us today. If we get closer though, I'd be happy. So into the southern loop, we have another. Is that a Honda? It might be Axel Bassano. It might even not be Alvaro Bautista on board the Ducati. It's hard to see where we are now. I bet we'll close in quite rapidly upon the exit of the Stoner corner, then firm on the brakes for the Miller corner. So into turn 4 it is indeed the world champion, of course, Alvaro Bautista, number 19, or formerly number 19. Rid the 9 this year and now just gone with number 1. Quite like to see the number 1 of these bikes, I won't lie. Sometimes I think I wish they'd keep their own number because it's so what you've grown accustomed to. But it is nice to see the number 1 plate. It really is. We have it both this year, MotoGP and of course in World Superbike as well. But here we go then into Lukey Heights. I'll probably say this is the final time of asking because I really have to crack on and go live very soon. So we'll finish up here and we will start a stream later on. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Something more chill, something more relaxed. And of course, we'll get to the World Superbike career mode very soon, where I start with BMW on board the M1000RR. Cannot wait for that. So sadly, no improvement, but again, another 127 lap time. So guys, top of the pile for us, or at least for Danilo Petrucci. Once again, thanks to SirChioXXIII for making the number and the helmet, and I guess that's it from me. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and even consider becoming a member of the DrAce channel. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.